Do I have sound now? Tell me if I have sound. Do I have sound? Still no sound? Or do I have sound? Please tell me if I have sound. Yes! Wait. All right, let me go back and tell you what I just said. Oh, dear Lord, help me. The struggle is real. But you know what? We got to laugh about it. So I was saying hi to Yvette. So, and I said we have something special tonight thanks to this person again. So after last week's live, she was on it. And you might know what I'm talking about, but let me tell you, we got some great villagers. Oh my gosh. Are we good now? Hold on. This is so funny. This is so funny. Still no sound? All right. Still we have sound now, right? Lisa, message me please while I go into studio and fix it to members only. Okay. Let me get into that. See, there's so much to do prior to a live. It really is. Members only and live reaction. No, we could do that. No. Okay. Hold on. I think she's gonna tell me I'm good, right? Please tell me I'm good. Yes, sound. Sound is on. Jason too. All right. Take 5. All right. I think I'm good with memberships, members only, because we need it to be members only, even though we're gonna get into that. So like I was saying, Yvette did something amazing for us last week. Right after the live, that email came right through. Like I said, we have an amazing group here. So hi, JSL, how are you? And then we got Gretchen in the house. Had a great week. It just flew by. It's amazing. But I will tell you this. I think I felt it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes. Yesterday we had family Thanksgiving. And we all know what it's like to cook a Thanksgiving meal. It's from morning till evening. And then clean up and you're exhausted. But it was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was warm. But in between the turkey cooking and everything, before everybody got here, I got to sit down and I threw on a movie. And I threw on A Bed of Roses. And I just melted. And I felt like fall was creeping in, even though it was 80 degrees here. I just had that fall vibe. So fall's coming and my batteries will recharge. Watch. Okay, Bobby. Bobby says she's going to be listening. She doesn't feel good, but she feels better. Yes, my friend, it definitely makes sense. And I hope that you get well soon. And you are in my prayers, my love. Okay. All right. So thank you. Janet's here. And Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Amy. We got Jen in the house. Jesus. We got Bev. Hi, Miss Bev. Bev, I'm going to tell you, I got the wood ready and I have it all ready to go. And tomorrow during Bella's first nap, I think I'm going to be able to knock it all out. The windows on the porch. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. All the wood's on the porch already. I just got to take the saw out of the shed in the back. And I have, it's not much, but I have my design. And every step is up in here. So to get it out of my head, it'll be fine. I've got this. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? And then we got Jason's in the house. You guys were good on standby. Hi, Miss Judy. Judy, how are you? Judy had storms last night, so she couldn't go live. And it was the one, Judy, it was the one night that I was able to grab my phone and go sit in the backyard. And I was so ready to be a part of your live. And then I looked at the community post and I'm like, I saw that you had nasty weather coming through and there was no live. And I was like, the one live I was going to get to see, right? Oh, that's funny. All right. Look at you all telling me yes, yes, yes. Hi, Miss Terry. How are you? Hello, Mama Bear. Long time no see. I'll give you a little background. Mama Bear, Andra, Lisa, and I were on a Zoom or Google Meets, and we were getting everything ready for the cruise. Yes, we're going over our last minute things that have got to get done. So this is a segue in. I don't know what channels I have here, but like if you make a savings challenge and you would like it to be given out as a gift to the people on the cruise, I would love to have your savings challenge be a part of this. So if that is something that you would like to donate, you can just email me the digital copy. We'll do all the printing. So looking forward to that. And it's Donna Powered by Creativity at Gmail. But most of you know that. So if you make savings challenges and you'd like to be a part of this, I would love to have one. And the rest of the people on the cruise would love to have one. So we got Misha in the house, and we've got Kaylee. 2 weeks in a row, girl. You're missed. You are missed. All right. You guys, I'm just catching up to You've Got Sound. All right. Thank you. And Lisa's in the house. Hi, Lee. Now, I actually have it here right now. And what I'm going to do is I got a few emails today and messages. People were having a hard time finding Lakin's channel. So if you have not seen the hot video today, it's over here on Lakin's channel. I just posted it. And we got, who else we got here? I don't want to leave anyone out, but oh my gosh. We definitely, you know what? I want to, Lisa, I'm calling you out. Maybe in January, this way I rewatch it one more time. How about in January, Lisa and I have a trivia night on the Gilmore Girls. These messages are not coming over my watch. And I don't know why. I had to format. I want to call it reformat my watch. And now it came in. It's delayed. I wasn't happy with the way my watch was giving me messages. Hi, Miss Robin. Yes, I'm hoping. Go like this because you never know what can happen in this household. I know that our friend is coming back tomorrow to cut down a couple more trees with John. I have a tree that's literally over my driveway at the end. And he's going to come and I think they're going to take down 2. But one is a huge pine tree. And that's got to be dropped in the exact angle so it doesn't go onto my sister's house. Like this. Oh my gosh. All right, Judy said she had storms all night, but it's a beautiful day, right? Don't they call that the calm after the storm? Yes. Hi, Elizabeth. Nice to see you. It was also the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane. Oh, that's right. And the Traveling and Savings Chief is listening. Love it. Got severe floodings with the storms last night. Wow. Honestly, our driveway, I guess while we were on the cruise, there was a heavy rain here. A lot of my driveway got washed down, and I saw some areas on TJ's driveway this week. Yeah, crazy stuff, right? You know what, Kaylee? It's the truth. Life, let's talk about that for a second. Life is lifing, right? And it happens. And it happens to every single one of us. And you got to roll with it. Like I've been learning to roll with it. I'm learning more and more and more about it's okay to let it go. And you don't have to get to everything when you think you have to. And that word grace keeps popping into my brain because I'm very I give a lot of people grace, and I don't give myself enough grace. It's almost like grace should equal self-care, right? Because without grace, how can we, we could give it, but how do we give it to ourselves and accept it? So I was having a struggle with that, and I'm let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'm not robotic. I can't get everything done. And it's okay if it takes longer than it used to for me. Yes. You will be the mod for, okay. I had a feeling you would say that. And that's what I was actually going like this. I was hoping you would do that. Hi, Melissa. Nice to see you. And then we got Amy. Yes, we are. And I have it. We are. Okay. And then we have Maddie Way of Life. Hi, sweet girl. I love you and I miss you. And I'm sending you virtual hugs. And Maria, I want you to know this. This has got to be one of the biggest compliments. So you know how if you watch her channel, please watch her channel, she calls everybody my love, my love, my love. And when she says that, you want to melt. Well, you know what? I'm going to get teary-eyed. I say that to Bella. I open up her cage door. I go, good morning, my love. And I've never used that phrase. Never. As much as I do now. Because every time it comes out of my mouth, I hear the way you say it. And the way you say it is so soothing, my friend. So I appreciate you. Oh, look at that. You guys are talking debt payoffs. And don't forget, the Financial Goals Hop is coming October 1st. I have the calendar. I'm going to get the calendar to you guys by tomorrow. Yes. Yes, the Care Bear Prosperity, right? Next week. All right. So, you love the way she says, oh, aw. I didn't mean to make you cry, but I just want you to know that even though I don't get to talk to you, and I know that life is crazy busy for you and crazy in its own way, just know that I'm here. I'm listening. I'm watching. I'm not commenting. I did want to send you a private message this week, and I probably will. Okay. Poor Jason. He messaged me early in the week. I literally got back to him right before this live. So I look at the message, and I'm usually in the middle of something. And then you go on, and then 5 other messages come in, and then that message gets pushed so far down, you don't see it, and you don't remember it. And then all of a sudden you slow down, and you're like, oh, they messaged me. I never messaged them back. Oh my God. So we all have that. But you, my friend, don't cry. Just know that I'm hugging you. I'm hugging you. All right. Hi, my loves. Yes, love hearing that too. Oh my gosh. Okay. I would like to talk about the elephant in my room tonight. And last week, now you know the month of September came and went really quick for me. So last week I started the video off, and we were giving shout outs to Judy and Lisa. She Persisted Budgeting and Saving, and they are starting trivia. In fact, they started trivia. And Lisa and Mama Bear and myself have something called the Toolbox. There are playlists, and we got these amazing things going on within this community, right? I was away for my birthday was the beginning of the month. So I took my birthday off because that's what I did. And then I left for a cruise. And then when I got back from the cruise, John and I got in the car and we drove away also because we had care for the baby, my baby, the puppy. I had care for that. So I knew that once I got her back, I could not go anywhere. So we took an extended vacation. So that meant September was already at the ass end of the month. I was getting everything that I owed you as fast as I can to you, but keeping things to perfection. Well, last week, I'm gonna recap it. I am, because I showed grace last week, but the person I showed grace to kept coming back at me. And we're just going to say this. This year, I tried to keep Sunday nights positive, uplifting, affirmation-able, if that's even a word. But this person, and I addressed them in the beginning, they came at me again saying that I was not giving them my I was not holding my end of the bargain. Well, sorry to say that there's no time frame. If I promise you a gift for the month of September, that doesn't mean I have to give it to you in September. I could give it to you in October. And there were a month or two within this year that I was into the next month before I got you that gift. And I'm going to let you know how I took the high road last week, but I sat on it all this week. I saw that comment come through, but I chose to dive into this secret. The moderators and the villagers took care of it. And don't take my silence for weakness. 1. 2, this is a place where I am the person that, this is my platform, mine. And I'm not a me person. In fact, I try to give you guys as much as I can. I was silent, but don't take that as weakness. 2, this here is not your platform. You're not supposed to come in here and do your business. Your business is for your own channels. If you speak to me beforehand and you want to include me or ask if you could bring your business to the table, but I get asked before you assume you can do. I haven't said this in a long time, but it's been harboring. And this is me. And you know I keep it real. I keep everything bottled inside. And then it just happens and I explode. Don't use me. Don't use me. Don't use me. I'm going to cut you off at the knees. Don't come after me. And don't take. And don't send me. And I'm not even going to tell you the person that sends this to me. Don't send me messages telling me I owe you things and that I'm ignoring you and that the only reason why you message me is because you want something from me. And this is the God's honest truth. I've got numerous emails, and you know what these emails are in? They're in a file called trouble. So you guys don't even know half of the background stuff that I have to go through and that I choose to ignore. But I felt that this time I can't ignore it. I think I go above and beyond. And if you take that for weakness, you're going to be sadly mistaken. Now, I didn't know I was going to go this deep into it, but I did get riled and I did reread that email that was sent to me. And it's not acceptable. When my boys were bad as children, if I looked at them in the face and I said to them, that's unacceptable behavior, they knew, oh no, right? And then I realized this about myself today, because like I said, I had a whole week of thinking about this and thinking about this and thinking about this. Every family's got one. Good guy, bad guy, right? When you're raising your children, when you're running your household. John's the good guy. John I wish I don't have, come here, puppy dog. Hi this, hi that. Like, I have it, but not like he does. So what I'm trying to say is this. 1, I think everybody should do this. And we've talked about this on a live once before. You need to have self-respect for yourself. And once you have self-respect for yourself, you will emulate that, and then you will demand that. So you might see a different shift in me. Shift. Because I felt felt attacked last week. And I felt attacked in an email. And I'm trying to take that high road. But unfortunately, a year ago when I started memberships, I had haters come at me, right? Remember that? I remember that as clear as day. I had no problem with making that video and throwing you under a bus. Now, I don't want to throw anybody under a bus unless you ask for it. So keep sending me those nasty emails. Keep bringing shit to my comment section. And I'm not going to take that high road no more. I try to bring nothing but goodness to Sunday nights and keep us positive. And that's why we have memberships, to keep that crap out of here. But you came last Sunday looking to stir that shit pot. I'm going to finalize that right there. And I'm going to say thank you all for listening. And if you're the person and you know I'm talking about you, I spoke to YouTube about you. I can't cancel your membership, but I can block you. And I haven't done that yet because I'm going to give you a second chance. And maybe if you are listening, maybe you'll show up in that comment section and apologize for the things that you said and demanded what you demanded. Last thing, Dragonfly Saves. Were you part of the, I think I sent you an email. Did you get an email from me? Stand by. Were you part of the Financial Goals Hop? I'm logging in. Please stand by. What a great segue out, right? Just drop it, Don. I think I deleted it already. You know what? One way to find out. Is she still here? Okay, so you know what? You didn't reply to me or all. You must have replied to the comment before you. So I did not have you on the calendar. I'm so glad you showed up tonight because I will add you to the calendar. All right. No problem. And then, you know what? And I'm not, Maria, if you're still here, I don't know if you, and I'm not looking to put anything on your plate, but if you wanted in and you sent it to the wrong email, I just would like to know if you want in. And if you don't want in, I totally understand that. So it was those two that I was waiting on. Oh my God, perfect timing. Okay. I'm a little like, can you believe we are at this? Now, I'm not going to read the comments. That's what I have you all for. But when Mrs. Nika Brown gets here, can someone let me know so that I see her and I say thank you to her? You want in too? Oh, our calendar's full. Yay, Maria. And we have Dragonfly Says, Nikki, right? Nikki, please forgive me. Nikki, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. That was perfect timing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I love you guys so much. All right. Nikki, I knew it. See, I always question my own thought process. All right. All right. So Jason's still here. I have a question for him. But if he's not, that's okay, because I know Sunday nights with the kids are crazy. Jason, is it too hot in the Northeast? Because I'm dying. I have this in case I have to pull my hair up. Where's our fall weather? We're all dying up here. We're like, what the heck is this? Okay. We have a packed house. Okay. We've been sleeping with the air conditioner. I can't live without the air conditioner in the bedroom for this last 7 weeks. Hi, Miss Rose. It's crazy hot for you too, Terry, right? Okay. All right. Keeping things positive. We are on what they call, is this it? Are we on that? Or did we finish that one? I think this is it. The Secret of Life. This is it. And then, you know what? Maybe we stick around for a little bit and we talk about the pros and cons, what you actually take away, what didn't make sense to you. Excuse me. I had soda. It just killed me. And what we don't agree with at all, because there were a couple of places in here that were like, yeah, that for me, it didn't resonate. All right. Are you ready? The secret to life. I'm going to let the comment section discuss everything and anything you want to discuss, and you can fill anybody in that you want to fill in. And just remember, we're here to keep one another uplifted, to love one another, to boost one another. There's enough negativity out there. And we want to come here and we want to read and we want to joke and we want to have a good time. And I want to shout out channels. But got to be part of the village. You can't just walk in and expect. That don't work. Okay. The secret. Okay. I actually have like this amazing excitement about tonight. There is no blackboard in the sky on which God has written your purpose, your mission in life. There's no blackboard in the sky that says Neil whatever his name is, Donald Walsh, handsome guy who lived in the first part of the 20th century, and then there's a blank. And all I have to do is really understand what I'm doing here. Why am I here? Is it to find that blackboard and find out what God really has in mind for me? But the blackboard doesn't exist. So your purpose is what you say it is. Your mission is the mission that you give itself or give yourself. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make light of this for a second, but I think that it's so real. Your mission is the mission you give yourself. So my head went to the Blues Brothers. What were they on? They were on a mission from God. Do you remember that movie? Does that just flew in and resonated with me? Your life will be what you create it as, and no one will stand in judgment of it now or ever. Pen, that we need. That we need. That was a good one. Love that one. All right. I gotta use it as if it's a book. You get to fill the blackboard in your life with whatever you want. If you have filled it with the baggage from the past, wipe it clean. Erase everything from the past that does not serve you. And be grateful it brought you to this place now and to a new beginning. You have a clean slate and you can start over right here, right now. Find your joy and live it. Gosh, that resonates so loudly in my brain. It took a lot of years for me to get to this point because I grew up very much with this idea that there was something I was supposed to do. And if I wasn't doing it, God wouldn't be happy with me. When I really understood that my primary aim was to feel the experience joy, then I began to do only those things which brought me joy. I have a saying, if it ain't fun, don't do it. Joy, love, freedom, happiness, laughter. That's what it is. And if you just experience joy sitting there and meditating for an hour, by golly, do that. If you experience joy eating a salami sandwich, then do it. When I pet my cat, I'm in a state of joy. That's true. When I walk in nature, I'm in a state of joy. So I want to constantly put myself in that state. And when I do, then all I have to do is have the intention of what I want. And what I want manifests. Do the things that you love and that bring you joy. If you don't know what brings you joy, ask the question, what is my joy? Okay, let's pause for a second. My joy, and I can say this wholeheartedly, is the home I created, right? And when I think of what the word home actually means to me, it's the family within that home and the way I run my home and the way that home, it's not a house, it's a home. And that is my joy. Everything that I do in this house on a daily basis is joy. Joy when it comes to that. So I'm going to give you guys this platform for a second, and I want to hear what is your joy? Tell me what your joy is. I'd love to hear what your joy is. I love it. What is your joy? Oh, here it comes. Love it. Oh, hi, my girl. I made rice and beans this week. My joy is taking care of others and learning. Creativity is my ultimate joy. Rose, you and I could be best friends. My family and helping people. My faith in family. My time with my family, but most is with my granddaughter. That sounds like a blessing. Right? Your family. My son is my joy. Amen, Misha. Embroidery, crochet, and time with family, and my fur baby. J-Cell, do you do hand embroidery or machine embroidery? Just curious. I'm being nosy. Nikki says, my joy is me waking up early in the morning before work and enjoying my coffee to myself and having my me time before the world wakes up. I can respect that. Oh my gosh. Gretchen says, faith and family. Love it. Ah, yes, I can see that being your joy. Oh, goodness. Being able to watch my kids grow day by day. Amen. Okay, where's my girl Bev? Bev, day by day. Does anybody know that song? Day by day, oh sweet Lord, these things I pray. Oh my God, Jeanette, you just, truth be told, that's joy right there. Taking care of others is my joy. Giving tongue who don't expect. Above all, my family and my friends and my pets. Everybody's laughing at Andrea, but we know that it's the truth being told. And if that brings you joy, then so be it, my friend. Family and real friends. Right, real friends. Oh, nice. One of my joys is helping people at my job. I love what I do for people. That's a calling, my friend. Hi, Anne-Marie. Peace, crafting, and family, says Robin. Amy. Hi, Amy. Dragonfly says, got you. Godspell. Is that was that from Godspell? I didn't know what that was from, but thank you. Oh, there you go. My joy changes all the time. Currently, I'm finding joy in peace and quiet after the summer. I can relate, right? We all can. Okay. Sorry, I had to retype it. I was wondering what that was. I thought that was funny. Godspell. I'm gonna have to go watch that tonight. Yes. Okay. I love it. You know what? So, what is my joy? We all know what that joy is, right? And as you find it and commit yourself to joy, the law of attraction will pour an avalanche of joyful things, people, circumstances, events, and opportunities into your life, all because you are radiating joy. So inner happiness actually is the fuel of success. Ooh. Can someone type that? Inner happiness is the fuel of success. That's a good one. Be happy now. Feel good now. That's the only thing you have to do. If that's the only thing you get from reading this book, then you have received the greatest part of the secret. Hold on, I'm going to put that on the screen. Inner happiness is the fuel of success. Inner happiness. Wow. Anything that makes you feel good is always going to be drawing in more. You are reading this book right now. It's you that drew this into your life, or you could say that Donna made me do it. And it's your choice whether or not you want to take it and utilize it. If it feels good, if it doesn't feel good, then let it go. Find something that feels good, that resonates within your heart. I love this. I love this chapter so far. The knowledge of the secret is being given to you, and what you do with it is entirely in your hands. Okay, I don't know why this is. I have to go with it. If it's coming, I have to. So you guys know where I'm going with this. The knowledge of the secret is being given to you, and what you do with it is entirely in your hands. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world in your hands. Why is this coming out of me? But you know what? I'm not going to stop it. I'm just going to keep bringing it to you. These are things that we grew up hearing, seeing, saying. We were given the secret at little doses and we didn't realize it, right? Do you hear, like, you feeling that all of a sudden? I'm sorry, maybe not the 90s kids or the 80s kids, but the 70 kids, are you feeling this? And if you are an 80s kid, do you know these songs? Do you feel it? Or can you relate to something that you heard or saw that was influenced by social media, TV back in the time? Because that was our only social media, television and radio. Those are the only two things. Whether you choose to use it or not, or whether you choose not to use it, you get to choose. The freedom of choice is yours. Hi, Symphony. How are you? Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors for you where they were only walls. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open the doors for you where there were only walls. I'm going to confess, maybe I look around, right? What did I create? A savings challenge wall, the brick wall. My desk is a brick wall. I know I have always been told this my entire life. Donna, start taking those bricks down. I was always told that I have this wall up and I'm supposed to let people in. And then I had one person that says, you may knock the wall down, but make sure you have that invisible force field that you need to throw up once in a while. But I think we all have those walls. And we got to find out when we can drop them and when we can put them up real quick. Sheesh. When you follow your bliss, live in a constant space of joy. You open yourself to the abundance of the universe. You're excited to share your life with those you love, And your excitement, your passion, your bliss become contagious. Okay, contagious. By reading this together and the passion, the excitement that comes from me reading it with you all, don't you find that to be contagious? The more upbeat you are, okay, like attracts like, negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive, right? So what are we trying to do? We're trying to get rid of that negative and bring in the like and like, positive and positive, because we want it to be contagious through us, the village. We want that for one another. Boundaries. Amen. Boundaries. Love it. Took me a long time to learn boundaries, but now that I have them, I don't cave that easily anymore. Yes. Yes. And boundaries can be done respectfully. They don't always have to be a negative boundary. They could be a respectful boundary. And that comes with I'm a yeller. I'm Italian. Whew. I go from 0 to loud in a blink of an eye. But I go loud when I'm very, very passionate about something. My brother has chest heaves. He doesn't get loud, but when he talks to you, his chest heaves. Me, I get loud. Do you know what Bella has taught me? With training her, I don't yell at her. I am nonverbal with her. And I was talking to the trainer about that, and it's calmed me to the point where I don't have to. I've now learned calmness and respectfulness through a freaking dog. Because like I said, I fly off the handle. I admit that about me. It's like, and I always use John because it's John and I the most, right? John, I'd say something. I had a can of grease on the table from yesterday, and I said, good morning, how are you? And then I went on to, and I said, John, this is grease. And he made the TV louder. And he can't hear. God bless this man, because it's getting worse. And he didn't hear me. The old me would have been like, John. And now I'm learning that word grace. And I stopped and I waited a little while. And when he asked me a question, I knew that he had my attention, so he had mine. But I'm learning this. This is all amazing. And I think that this year has taught me more than I know. This here book. I think everything that we've read and said has now been filed away, and it's up to us to use these. Okay. Right, we all do. And okay. Right. I don't want to be that person anymore. I always wanted to be that school teacher, the nursery school teacher, where you have that sweetest voice, but then have that authoritative voice when needed. Okay, so you're 0 to 100 quick. I don't want to be that person anymore. And this book is actually helping. So between the book, between the comments, between the talking, the self-reflection, here comes that word again, reflection, right? And come December, and this might be a hop where we reflect not only on our savings and budgeting, maybe we reflect on ourselves to then figure out our savings and budgeting. But reflection has opened up, and this is the truth. Jason's in the middle of littles, right? Jay, I'm going to use you as an excuse. Littles are tough. Littles are always wound up for the most part, right? They really are. So with them being wound up and crazy, your life is different. You don't have enough time to think for yourself, for your moment, to be in the moment, because you're so fast paced with little people, right? But as you change within your lifetime, like the littles move out, then it's you and your wife. Things slow down a little. You are more aware of a situation or life or the way you do things. So it changes with each stage of your life. I honestly believe that. Do you guys get that? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like awareness and reflection about the awareness that you had throughout your life changes. And it's like tuning that radio station. You kind of get a lot of static when life is crazy, hectic, and you have littles or you have dogs and whatever you have, right? But then you find yourself in a different stage and you tune that dial and it becomes a little bit clearer. And then you get to that next stage of your life, you tune that dial a little more and you got it's as clear as day. I kind of feel like I'm coming back into that clear as day moment in my life. but you understand what I'm saying, right? And I got that from your text message. I heard that. I remember those days. I had my niece live with me when the boys were little, and I had T2 as a puppy. It was that witching hour at night. My niece would call that hour, and my niece was an adult. She's like, uh-oh. She'd look at her watch and say, it's cookie time, or it's cookie hour. And it took me to realize that puppy crazy, kid crazy, nighttime routine crazy, right? It happens. But there's always going to be crazy. There's always going to be crazy and hectic. But we've got this. We've got this. Okay. You guys got this. That's what I'm doing almost all the time, following my excitement, my passion, my enthusiasm, and I'm doing it throughout my day. Enjoy life because life is phenomenal. It is a magnificent trip. You will live in a different reality, a different life, and people will look at you and say, what do you do different than me? Well, the only thing that is different is that you work with the secret. And then you could do and have and be things that people once said that was impossible for you to do and have and be. We're really now moving into a new era. It's the era where the last frontier is not space, as Star Trek would say, but it's going to be mind. I see a future of unbound potential, unbounded possibilities. Remember, we're using at most 5% of the potential of the human mind. Why do you think that is? Why are we only using 5%? Now I need to know that answer. Why am I not using more than 5%? Is there a dial I can tune in? I want to use more than the 5. I see a future of unbounded potential, 5%. Okay, hold on. 100% human potential is the result of proper education. So imagine a world where people are using their full mental and emotional potential. We can go anywhere. We can do anything, achieve anything. So remember last week when I pulled up Pitbull and Pitbull was talking about that little baby that was going to stand for the first time? And everybody in the room was like, come on, you got this, you got this, you got this. And then all of a sudden the baby stood up and everybody applauded. And then, you say, I can use TJ as an example. TJ says, I want to quit my job. I want to do A, B, and C. The average person would probably say to him, what are you, crazy? What are you, nuts? Why would you want to do that? You're secure. You've got this. Why do you want to change it? Why do you want to, right? No, right? It's the people we're surrounded with that take away that potential. Oh, that got me mad. Do you see that? That just got me mad. We can't let them take away our potential. Take that potential back and use it. Yep. I see a future of unbounded potential for all of us. I really, really do. This time on our glorious planet is the most exciting time in history. When is that going to be obsolete in this book? Because this book is already almost 20 years old. Didn't we talk about that already? Hold on a second. What year did The Secret come out? So things have changed in that amount of time. Let's ask Google. What year was the book The Secret written? (2006). So we're almost at that 20-year mark. Right, there you go, Bev. That blows my mind because it feels like yesterday when I got my hands on this. So, like I was saying, when will that sentence in this book be obsolete, or will it forever hold value? Right? Where this time on our glorious planet is the most exciting time in history. We are going to see and experience the impossible becoming possible in every field of human endeavor and on every subject. As we let go of all thoughts of limitation and know that we are unlimited, we will experience the limitless magnificence of humankind, expressed through sport, health, art, technology, science, and every single field of creation. Embrace your magnificence. See yourself with the good that you desire. Every religious book tells us that. Every great book on philosophy, every great leader, all the avatars who have ever lived, go back and study the wise ones. I want an AI sentence. I want an AI page on who are the wise ones. I want to know what AI thinks, who the wise ones are. Many of them have been presented to you in this book. They all understood one thing. They understood the secret. Now you understand it, and the more you use it, the more you will understand it. The secret is within you. The more you use the power within you, the more you will draw it to you. You will reach a point where you won't need to practice anymore because you will be the power and you will be the perfection. You will be the wisdom and you will be the intelligence. You will be the love and you will be the joy. That one right there was deep. Okay. You've come to this junction in your life merely because something in you kept saying, you deserve to be happy. You were born to add something. You add value to this world, to simply be something bigger and better than you were yesterday. So, reading those comments before about joy, right? A few of you, it was mostly about family, right? But some of you said that you enjoy helping others, right? That right there, when I read that, that took me to you guys. Why? Because for every, I believe, remember that, it's my belief. For every good deed you do for one person, you are bigger and better than you were. Do you guys agree with that? I'm just kind of curious. And that's just one example of being bigger and better than the day before. But I believe that that definitely raises the bar. So Nikki, I have it too. And on Instagram, I've been posting that as my daily story. So every time it pops up on my feed, I post that to my stories. And I hope that with each story that I put up, people are actually seeing it. And that it resonates some way without them even knowing it. Yeah. I knew what you were talking about, Nick. All right. Every single thing you've been through, every single moment that you come through, were to all prepare you for this moment right now. Imagine what you can do from this day forward with what you know now. Now you get that you are the creator of your destiny. So, how much more do you get to do? How much more do you get to be? How many more people do you get to bless? Simply by your mere existence. What will you do with that moment? How will you seize that moment? Carpe diem. No one else can dance your dance. No one else can sing your song. No one else can write your story. Who are you? What you do begins right now. All right. You don't have to answer this. Who are you? Who are you? Who do you want to be remembered as? I think I would like to be remembered as the giving one. And even though that's exhausting at times, we might complain or say, oh, I think I want to hold that title. I do. I want to be the giving one. Right. My actions are what I'm creating. I choose all of it. And I didn't realize that before. Every single one of my actions throughout the day is by choice. I want to see if you guys write anything. Kind, selfless. Thanks to Yvette. Giving and caring. Love it. Integrity. Most people don't have that anymore. I'm not kidding. Most people don't have it. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I love that. Loyal. Awesome. Someone who always does the right thing. And I know what you mean, the best me. That's a typo. I get you. I can by making my choices count the most. Yes. That nurse who really did care. Ooh, I love that about you, Chrissy. Yes. Loving and happy. Care. Yes. I got you. I got you, boo. I got you. True friend and a loving mom. Yes. You guys are awesome. Awesome. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, I'm getting sad. I am. I'm getting sad, but I know that there's another book waiting for us. I believe that you're great and that there's something magnificent about you, regardless of what has happened to you in your life, regardless of how young or old you think you might be. The moment you begin to think properly, there's something that's within you, this power within you that's greater than the world. It will begin to emerge. It will take over your life. It will feed you. It will clothe you. It will guide you, protect you, direct you, sustain you in your very existence. If you let it, it's up to us to let it, right? If you let it. Now is what I know for sure. I also want to be funny. I want to be, yeah, she had a good sense of humor, right? I do. Ooh, yes. Resilience. Yep. I love that. I love that. The Earth turns on its orbit for you. The oceans ebb. What is ebb? How come I don't know that word? Ebb? EBB? What is EBB? Does anybody know? Without cheating? Miss Wendy's not here tonight. Miss Wendy, if you're going to watch the rerun, you're being missed. And Michelle and Shar, hope Shar's feeling better. Ebb can refer to, am I saying it right? Can refer to several different concepts. As a general term, it describes the receding of the tide or state of decline or decay. Okay, I get that now. The Earth turns on its orbit for you. The oceans, what did I say it was? The tide receding. Couldn't get that word out of my head, into my mouth. Ebe, I believe in tides. Yes, I never heard of that. Okay, am I the only one that never heard of that? I confess. That wasn't in my vocabulary. Flow back and forth, the tides. Huh. I would never have used that one in a sentence either. They got me 2 weeks in a row. Okay. The birds sing for you. The sun rises and sets for you. The stars come out for you. Every beautiful thing you see, every wondrous thing you experience is all there for you. Take a look around. None of it can exist without you. No matter who you thought you were, now you know the truth of who you really are. You are the master of the universe. Was He-Man next to me? What is that? Oh. You are the heir of the kingdom. You are the perfection of life. And now you know the secret. May the joy be with you. Okay, I went to Star Wars. May the force be with you. May the joy be with you. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay. All right. Thank you, girls, for sharing that. He-Man and She-Ra, right? That's what I felt like. Grayskull. May the joy be with you. The secret is the answer to all that has been, all that is, and all that will ever be. With that, I say amen. May the joy be with you can be a savings challenge. I love that. But first it has to be, what is your joy? I think I have to go back. That has to be included in that. Right? Thank you, Bev. Thank you, Bev. I honestly, if I was to take this and then to take my Bible, and I'm not, preaching my Bible or my faith on you. I see, and you can. Do you see that they go hand in hand? Do you see the parallel to them? Who feels that? I'm gonna wait. I want to see the comments. Right? I'm feeling it deep inside my soul. Good night, Nick. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for joining in the Financial Goals Hop. She's waving her hand at me. Bev, you're funny. Love you and your emojis. Okay. I think when she wrote this book, she found a way to be politically correct. I think that's what this is all, how she did this. All right. So we have biographies, but you know what? We don't need their biographies, right? Do you want to know their biographies? But I'm going to do this. Vinny just went outside. it's time to call in the cats. All right. The summaries to that chapter were: you get to fill in the blackboard of your life with whatever you want. That takes me back to a section in this story, in this book, where they're using the blackboard in this chapter, but it asked us to write our own story. Remember when I told you to write your future story? That's on my list to do still. I wanted to get that done this week. I want to write that future love story or story time. I want to do that. And then that could be the blackboard. You have a question? Go ahead, tell me, Jen. The only thing you need to do is feel good now. Now, that's what it says. Feel good now. The more you use the power within you, the more power you will draw through you. The more you use power within you, the more you will draw through you. The time to embrace your magnificence is now. I love that. Can we just pause for a second and just say to yourself, I am magnificent. I am. Say to yourself, I'm awesome. I love me. I'm me. Come on, do that for me. Take 5 seconds. I'll be quiet. I don't have a page 199. I only go into biographies. All right, we'll go into that in a second. I am beautiful. I am wonderfully made. Go Gretchen. Go Gretchen. Love that. Love that. All right. We are in the midst of a glorious era. As we let go of limiting thoughts, we will experience humanity's true magnificence in every area of creation. Do what you love. If you don't know what brings you joy, ask, what is my joy? As you commit to your joy, you will attract an avalanche of joyful things because you are radiating joy. Now that you have learned the knowledge of the secret, what you do with it is up to you. Whatever you choose is right. The power is all yours. The last in this book says, may the secret bring you love and joy for your entire existence. That is my intention for you and for the world. All right, so you say that there are, let me see if I pull it up on the internet. I don't have that. I don't have a 199. 97. This is 198 and this is 199 in my book. But you know what? Let me do this. Stand by. Does anybody know if it's on the digital download? Because I can go to that. But before we do, I want to go back. Before we go any further, stand by. Okay. So I told you that last week. How do I share this? How do I share the download? with you all. Do I have to put it in the Google Drive? How do you guys share that? Is this shareable? Stand by. I'm kind of talking to you, but I'm really not talking to you. What do you get when I give you this when I give you this link? When I gave you that link, what do you guys get? My book has the biography section. Yes, Amy. All right, we're on standby. Wow, comments will take long in StreamYard. Takes me to my inbox. Takes you to your inbox. All right, so she sent it to me in an email, so I guess I have to upload it to a drive. No, my book doesn't go that far. I don't have it, Aim. I don't have it. I think I have one of the original books. My pages are blank. Okay. I have it downloaded. Let me upload it to a drive. Then I'll share it with you through the drive. Because it's the next book and it's been given to us for free. I don't have that, Amy. It's not in my book. The download summaries and then the biography stuff. Yeah, but let's go back here for a second. Jen says 10 secret insights. We'll get to that in a second. Let me give you the docs first. Let me give you the new book and then we'll find that. Okay. Let me upload that. Stand by. We're going to get it to you. Wait, you sent me the power. Was that the power? Don't we need the magic? Yeah, we need the magic. The magic is next. But you know what? I'll upload the power, but we're doing the magic next. I don't get messages. Stand by. Jason came through. I'll read it from here. I don't have this. Oh gosh, can I read this from here? Yeah, I don't have this in my book. Wow. Oh, Jen sent it, not Jason. All right. Jen, I have a favor. Can you well, I'm missing some of the words. Could you email that to me? And then I'll pull it up on the screen. You think that you could do that for me? And I'm going to get this file for you all. Look at this. The whole village is jumping into action. And I'll have the link for you for the book, The Power. But maybe we could get the magic by next week. Maybe we could have the magic tonight. Can someone maybe do that for us? All right. It's uploaded. And let's grab that for you all. Okay. Share. Okay, here we go. I'm going to drop this for you all and tell me if you got it. Say, who has the magic downloaded? Rose, you have the magic downloaded. Could you email that to me at DonnaPoweredByCreativity.com? I'm sorry, DonnaPoweredByCreativity@gmail.com. Oh, wow. How did that last one do? Did we post it? I don't have it, the magic. I only have the power. Let me go back to the emails. Maybe she sent me both. Home. Let me go back into my emails. Is Yvette still here? Because it would have been Yvette. Yvette was the only one that was sending me the links. No, she gave us U squared. Hi, Yvonne. Oh, Jason just sent the magic. Oh, stand by. Oh, best village ever. Oh, downloading it. It's downloaded, and then I'll upload it to a drive. Oh my gosh, you guys have got it. Oh, this is so exciting. You guys have got it all. Oh, okay. Share. We got the link. Link copied. All right. You guys let me know that you guys have it. What? The first one was... It doesn't make sense. When you click on it, it says link copied. Okay, link copied. I'm going to give you the magic now. That right there should be the magic. Can you test that magic one now? And then I will go to the power. Okay, it says link copied. Okay, here comes the power. Now I'm dying. Okay. Oh my God. All right, tell Jack Frost I need him to come quickly. I'm so done with this. What I can't even see what the temperature is out right now. This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. I live in the Northeast. Bring on the chilly weather. I want to wear sweatpants and sweatshirts. I want it all. Okay, so we got both. You got the magic and the power. All right, Jen is sending me so many messages. Okay, inbox. Jen sent it to me. Oh boy. I gotta see. That's 202. 201. Okay, it must start there. All right. It says, all right, let's okay. I'm gonna read them. I'm not gonna be able to see the comments. just so you all know. Let's see if I bring this down smaller. Okay, I can see the comments. Okay, you got it all. So it says here afterward, I don't have that in my book, the secret insights. These are the 10 most changing insights I have ever had over the last 10 years of practicing and living the secret every day that can make manifesting your desires easier than ever before, eliminate struggles and suffering, and help you receive a level of peace and joy that you might never have felt before. Your reaction to what happens in your life dictates what happens next. Reactions are powerful creators because they contain every element needed to manifest. They're a combination of thought, belief, and feeling in action. Positive reactions create more positive things, and negative reactions create more negative things. If you can respond to negative situations calmly and lightly instead of with emotional turbulence, what happens next in your life will be so much better. Dang it, why don't I have these pages in my book? Okay, because I really like that one. All right. Negative thoughts are not true. Only our belief in negative thoughts make them appear to be true to us. At their very core, negative thoughts are just thoughts. But when we believe negative thoughts, they become the root cause of all unhappiness. Okay. That was the first page. Jen, was that 199? And I got to go to 200. All right, so it's got to be this page. Okay. Make it a golden rule of your life not to believe a single negative thought, and your life will be absolutely magnificent. Letting go allows for manifestation. If there's something you want to manifest, but nothing happens or is happening, it could be because you're feeling resistant to the fact that you don't have it yet. You're still creating, but you're creating an absence of what you want. To change that, you're creating and allowing for manifestation. Let go. Be genuinely okay with not getting what you want. Let go and get on with your life. And whatever it is you want will have a much easier path to you. If you're suffering or struggling at any time, it's because you're believing a story that isn't true. While pain is a physical phenomenon in our world, suffering comes from our mind. Suffering is the result of believing a story about a situation or about a person that isn't true, which means that if you stop telling the story, suffering will stop. A negative story that makes you suffer is a fabrication of the mind. And when you can see that clearly, you will stop believing it, and you will stop attracting evidence of it being true. Change your mind now, and then your world will change. Don't be in conflict with anyone or anything. Opposing, fighting, or struggling against anything or anyone in life causes conflict. Conflict attracts more conflict. Fighting against, hold on, I got to get to the next image. Fighting against something attracts more things to fight against, and struggle attracts more things to struggle over. Step away from the conflict, because when you're in a conflict with anyone or anything in your life, it harms you. Nothing stays the same. Tomorrow's things will be different. Everything is energy, and the nature of energy is that it's constantly changing. Knowing this, you can count on the fact that there is something disturbing your peace of mind. It will pass. If you stop giving any attention to what's disturbing you, tomorrow's things will be different without you doing a single thing. Don't resist negative emotions. Don't fight or resist negative emotions, because your resistant will hold them to you. Negative emotions are simply a movement of energy. And if you allow them to be without resisting them, without giving them the time of day, they will pass by quickly. Let it go. The fewer opinions you have, the fewer conclusions you come to, and the fewer fixed ideas you hold on to, the more bliss and joy will be yours. Opinions, conclusions, and fixed ideas are judgments formulated by the mind. They're a subtle negative act. We've been conditioned to believe, I don't like that word. We've been conditioned to believe that if we have opinions about all, hold on, I gotta get to that page. Things that are bad or wrong, we're a good person. But it's the person who has the fewest opinions, the person who judges the least, who has bliss and joy and countless good things in their life. Take that one and run with that one. The person who judges the least, who has bliss and joy and countless good things in their life. Resistance causes suffering. Allowance eliminates suffering. You are resisting when you push against a situation or a person with thoughts like, I don't like it, I don't want it, I'm not happy with that person. This shouldn't have happened. The greater your resistance, the greater the suffering, and the more you cement the circumstances to you. Your allowance of the same circumstance eliminates suffering immediately and allows the circumstance to change. Be aware and be here now. Let me say that again. Be aware and be here now. I've been feeling that. That right there, I've been feeling. Stop listening to the endless commentary and chatter of your mind. Oof. Noise versus signal. Here it comes again. Instead, be aware and be here now. Oh, I'm feeling this one. When you're walking down the street, be on the street and not listening to the narration in your head. When you're traveling in a car, be in the car and not lost in thoughts in your head. When someone's talking to you, listen to them. Focus on what they're saying and stop listening to the commentary inside your head. Here and now, right where you are, there are no thoughts, no problems, no suffering. There is only joy. That here and now is pretty deep. Wow. Okay. All right. And when you read a storybook to the kids, the end. Let's see what I'm pretty sure my book, let's go back to that. I'm pretty sure that my book, I do believe that this is an original. And I wrote in it. The hell was I thinking? Copyright, right? Copyright 2006. Yeah, this was my original. That's why I don't have it. Steph was back. I see that. Rose, what are you looking for? Dashboards that say The Secret? You want dashboards for each one of these books. Okay. What is she saying? I have been doing my best. Is that what she said? I've been doing my best. Yeah, I want to work on the good. I want to work on the joy. I really enjoyed the 10 insights. But then again, if I could find it I would love to have the time to just print out and give us to us maybe next week. Just the summaries. I think if we had the summaries to add to the Donna binder, and of course they would be gifted. If we had just the summaries, wouldn't that be a great reference to go back to? Like when we need that pick me up, that moment, right? Do you feel that? I think we need that in our life. Right. Okay. Well, let me tell you, Lisa and Mama Bear and Andra gave me a Donna do list this week for the cruise. And I still want to. I didn't tell Lisa this, but I spoke to Lakin last night. I messaged her, and Lakin and Lisa and I are going to be kicking off a Halloween kind of a thing. Lisa, if you have any thoughts on how you would like to do it, I am definitely open for suggestions. Do we pick a specific date and just start slow? And if I can ask, if you would compile an email to both Lakin and I, and we could pick one specific day of the week. What do you think of that? I know I'm throwing something at Lisa now. Lisa, if you don't mind. But Lisa's got a lot on her plate too. So if she says no, I totally respect that. And no is a complete sentence. And if you can't, I'm totally okay with that. Oh, wait, she just said she would help make the printables. And I gave her something else to do. Oh, my God. Chrissy, yours is original as well. Yeah. And listen, I'm not looking to copyright her stuff. I think that these would be great things to add into the Donna binder. Wow. Oh, and wait, Amy, I just saw your comment. Where's Amy's comment? Amy, I know that the power is next, but I had started reading the magic and something inside me lit up. And I think that we need the magic next. And if we read it out of order and I'm wrong, I'll apologize at the end. But for some reason, I'm thinking I need to go magic. Yeah. Right. Right. Okay, so Andrew's got it. So we get this, and we've talked about this. We've talked about mindsets months ago, right? When we did the mindset motivational. This right here is the ultimate. Can you get into this mindset? This is deep. This is like constant revisiting and going over, and I don't think this is something that should like go far from you. And I think that, what did it say last week? When you're battling something, I am battling, I'm not, what can I think of? The thought of, well, I can honestly say, the struggle to get organized, right? I'm battling the struggle to get organized. So it said to open up the book, right, to any page, and you will figure out your struggle, right? Whew. So I'm struggling with organization, and it says what you do right now to begin to turn your life around. The very first thing is to start making a list of things to be grateful for. This shifts your energy and starts shifting your thinking. Maybe that's what I need to do. What if that was right? To get organized, I need to make a list and be thankful for everything that I have, even though I find it to be chaos right now. But that just worked for me. Do you think it worked? Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, the secret's not going anywhere. And I think that the challenges that I make are also things that remind us of how do we stay focused? How do we find the joy? How do Billy, thank you so much for sending that to me. I just got it. Okay. She sent it to us too. We do have the best people looking out for one another. Do you realize how blessed we actually are? That, we were at 50 strong today. So some of them must not be members. So they get to watch, but they don't get to interact and comment with us. And that's okay too. But I feel like for interaction, doesn't that bring us closer together? All right, we're not going to forget. Everybody grab your $10. Grab that $10. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? I'm going to color it in. Let's see if I could change my camera. All right, stand by. I was having such technical difficulty today. Oh, it's there. All right, it's going to be a little off because I turned it on late. But anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I must have counted one wrong. So we're going to add $10. I don't like this. It's slow moving. I'm going to get rid of that. That's because I didn't turn that camera on first tonight. And Lord knows that for some reason, my microphone's glitching and my cameras are glitching. And I've got to unplug them to plug them back in to get them to work. Okay. So we have 10, 20, 22, 24, 25. All right. I am deciding this for me. I think I'm leaving this in here. I don't know why. I feel like I want to leave this in here until the next one is done, the next quarter, and have 500. Is anyone up for that challenge? Just asking. And if it's not in your budget, don't do it. Do not do it. You know me. Don't want you to do anything that is out of your comfort zone. But I'm going to keep it in the binder. And I'm not touching it until the next one is done. Okay. And then we'll see where we're at. Definitely. You know what? Oh, wait. Where'd Steph go? Maybe Oh, here we go, Lisa. Oh my God, poor Lisa. Or Steph, before you leave. Could you start a Canva? I don't know how you guys do that, where you include, and if you start one, we can jump in and do the next one, and the next one we'll see where we're at, right? Can we do that? Would that be, could one of you take the lead on that and then email it, and then we can all have creativity in that? Or I think that's how you guys worked it, right? I'm not a Canva girl. I'm learning. Good for you, Amy. I love that. That works. I love it. I love it that you're giving it a purpose. Tell it what to do. Misha, you'll do it with me? Okay. Love it. Okay. Thank you, Lee. Right? Doesn't that? So that if Lisa's in the middle of doing something, then I can jump in and know where she was at, and then we can get that done. Because why, everybody? It takes a village. It does. Ooh, she's moving hers to the abundance. All right, so Lisa's going to, I don't care who does it, somebody do it and email it to us. We finished that, and then we're going to start on I have it right here, prosperity bear, right? Because we're using positive words, right? We're using prosperity, abundance, instead of the D word and things like that, right? We want to live in abundance. We want to be prosperous. Oh my God, my leg hurts. Oh, isn't that amazing? Okay. I love it. I have so many goals and things that I want to accomplish. And I think that by opening up to that page in The Secret, I need to write things down, figure things out. I want to show you guys what I was making today. Good night. Spoiler alert. Oh, dang it. Mama Bear is freaking quick. So this is going to be to all the ladies that come on the cruise. I started making them. You want to see? Do you see these? They're going to be dangles for our books. Aren't they cute? I literally got that machine up and running today, and it probably took me this many hours. This many hours. And I thank God for my bestie, Rena. It's so funny. I helped troubleshoot her back when, but since I got the new computer, the program and everything was on the old one, and I never put it on this one. So that machine sat there and was nothing but dust. And I keep saying, I got to start it up. I got to start it up. And more time went past. So she and I were on the phone today, and I actually finally booked the airline for the cruise. And then, you know, we chatted and we were talking about what's going on in the lives and having a great time. And then I was like, you know what? Let's fire this thing up. And every time I went to do something, it beeped at me. I'm taking this apart. I'm taking that. And she jokingly said, do you realize this is supposed to be the easy machine? I go, well, it's not being easy today. And after I got it up and running, I tried to print multiple at one time, and it literally failed every single time. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do one at a time. And once I decided to print one at a time, they came out beautiful. And once I get them up for the people on the cruise, would this be something that you would like to see in the shop? Is that, I'm, because I never want to put things in that you guys might not want, but if that's something that you might like, I think I would like to put that in the shop and see. But I always love your feedback. Yep. Yes, Judy, they've got you. I don't, Amy. I don't have, gosh, you know what? I love you for saying that. All right. This is where Donna's do list comes out. And I've been really good with this notebook. With all the notebooks I have, I have to do the cruise stuff. And what else is on my list? We wanted to do The Secret in Canva, and then Joy challenge. And then I have to, I will promise, I will make a promise to try to get October's members challenges out. Yes. And then my plan recovers. What else do I have to do? Now, okay, let's talk about this. Next Saturday night, Judy goes live. Don't forget. Next Sunday, I'm going to break down the printables that I want to use inside of the 2026 planner. And if I have anyone, no, Mama Bear's not. Does anyone that does planners that are, Lisa, I don't know if you do, can someone want to come in and show their planner? I would love Steph to do it, but Steph, I don't believe is home next Sunday. I think she's got dinner date. Right, Steph? You have a dinner date next Sunday night? I'm pretty sure. Because Steph has an amazing planner system out right now. Okay, you guys are awesome. You want one of those dice towers? Okay, I promise to make that something new in the shop, but it's got to be the original that Mama Bear has, because the one that Mama Bear has took a little bit longer, but it was more sturdier in shipping than the one that I have. The one I have, I don't know why the United States Postal Service decided to beat them up. Yeah, I thought you had dinner plans next Sunday. Got you. Got you. And all right, so Lisa, you want to jump in next week and show your system and talk, and because that I think is so important, and we're going to talk about that all month long on my channel. And if you have something that you love that you think I'm missing out on, please let me know, because I would love to do it. Okay. Well, that's we could do. See, I enjoy the save 26 times, but I'm kind of curious, since we have Budget with Mama Bear here. Budget with Mama Bear, are you going to make a 2026 challenge like you did for 2025? Because I really did enjoy doing that. I'm just kind of curious, because I'll do mine and hers. Right, because you know what? All we have to do is change it to $1. We can use the same one, but we can do that. 2026. I would love to do that one. Yeah, 2026. Goodness. And you know what? Like I said, in January January will be trivia. Gilmore Girls, GG's, right? Okay. Right. All right. So I'm looking forward to it. She says, yes, she's going to make the 2026, but she is changing it up. And I'm looking forward to that one. I really did enjoy doing that in 2025. All right. So we'll have the best of both worlds again. And the month of October, Halloween's coming, right? And there'll be a collaboration between myself and Lisa and Lakin. All right, we got Lakin in the picture. Yep, Lakin's coming and joining us. Hold on one second. Yes, 100% yes, girls. The girls have something special that they're going to share with you all. And I could show the picture, right? Can I show the picture? All right. Actually, how can we do this? Oh, go check out Lakin. She did the hop today. So, can you guys write this down? So, they're having a virtual retirement party for Andra. And it's going to be Friday, the 10th of October at 9 p.m. Eastern. Andra's virtual retirement party, October 10th, 2025 at 9 p.m. Eastern. Join the Zoom meeting. So it will be, I don't have any shares. They're going to share a link and an ID number and a code. Who thinks that they're going to be able to join that Zoom? Got to set our alarms now on our phones. Definitely. Actually, I should do that, right? Set an alarm on the phone. It's a Zoom meeting. I think that you can only watch it if you're part of the Zoom. You got to click into the Zoom. I think there'll be more on this. All right, they're figuring out. They're going to find a way to get us a link. But yeah, isn't that fun to be together for a retirement party? And just, wow, that can open up a whole new door of socialization, right? Eastern, that's my time zone. Yes, ma'am, Miss Emily. Hi, Miss M. Go to Andrew's community post for the Zoom link. And all of it's there, right? There you go, under her posts. Yes. Wow. Can't believe she retired. Actually, I got to see her today on a meeting, and she looked really good. Girl, you look good. I do miss you. I do miss having my partner in crime. But you know what? Go live your best life, my friend. Go live it. Enjoy it. Yes. Look at you all. All right. So it's a few minutes before 9, and I'm good with closing down and getting ready. Oh, they just posted the link. Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh my gosh. Once again, I miss Andrew too, right? You know what it is? It's just nice having that other person to bounce things off of. And, you know, my take and her take, and then we come together with what, and she just, I do. I miss you, my friend. I miss you. Am I missing any other business? Is there anything coming up this week that we need to address? And this is where I open the platform up and you could tell us what's going on in the village. And don't forget, you know, we've got the hop coming up. And, you know, did I put the hop calendar in my thing? So okay, so on Tuesday, Budget and Chaos, who always closes out the month. And then October 1st, I have to kick off the financial goals hop. So I have to do that video this week. That has to come from me, right? And then we have Tuesday, Jeanette's Journey is kicking off the regular hop. So we've got a couple of things coming up. And then Lisa, does Steph go this upcoming Sunday for the toolbox? Just curious. Now, Lisa did the toolbox video yesterday. I'm not up to speed on that yet. Hi, Donna B. How are you? Andrew, you see the comments? Andrew, the link took me to a Zoom workplace. So it won't work yet till that night. just know that's where you go to click on it to then get into the meeting on Friday night. Yes, and village tracking. Oh boy. Hashtag village tracking. How did you do with your tracking for September? Oh, goodness. Tracking. Financial goals hop. So can I tell you this story? So every night this week, okay, before I get into what happened this week, channel trivia. Don't forget, Lisa gave us this amazing printout. In fact, I did not print it out. Don't yell at me. Because I could just go to my computer and which I don't have. I have so many emails to go through. I wish one of you lived close enough because I could use you as my right hand. Yes. Nothing is opening on my computer. Okay, let's do this. So channel trivia is coming up. Okay, printing it. Stand by. Robin, love that. Love that. Do you know how hard that was? That's work. You want to talk about work? Oh. And I have to tell you, did you guys go grab this calendar? This calendar came out so stinking cute. So all the icons. Judy is a flower. Lisa is Maleficent. Kimmy is a paw print. April is a coffee. I am Mickey Mouse head. Budget Your Life is a shark fin. Andra is a jet plane. Budgets and Chaos is a cocktail. Lifted Up and Living is a yellow heart. And Steph on a Budget is Woody's hat. So if you go to this, holy moly, Thursday I get to go. All right, so today's date. So who do we have? We had Lisa kicked it off. Mari went. There's a playlist under Lisa's channel. Then yesterday, Judy went, and so did April's Fresh Start. So today was Kimmy's Corner and why am I losing it? Budget Your Life. So Lisa, you're killing me because it reads sideways. You should have put it this way so it reads like a book. Just sorry, teasing you. It's beautiful. I am in awe of the fact that you came up with that design concept. I love it. Absolutely. One of my favorites. So go grab the calendar. It's pretty to look at. And then stick it in your calendar book. And you know what? Maybe for 2026, we need a book that just houses the calendars for the entire year. What do you think of that? Yes, Eva. We need a calendar book. Do you guys have a calendar book? Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, Steph. Yeah, so we have that. But do you know that like every night this week, I'd put little girl to bed and I'd come into this room and every single night, like clockwork, I'd sit down, I'd be about to get my pen and paper out and do something, have my keyboard in front of me. Zippy came right up and sat on my desk. But he'd get so relaxed, he'd pass out, and I wouldn't even have to touch him. I would just look at him and he'd purr. So I'd sit here for a little while and I'd go, I can't get nothing done. I can't. I don't want to shoo him. So I'd go to bed. So I got nothing. I didn't get as much done as I would like to have gotten done. I got to change that nothing thing. Because if you think that you got nothing done, excuse me, guess what? You got nothing done. Nothing done. And then, I know I didn't tell you guys this, but TJ has a screened-in porch, and you probably saw it in a video or two throughout the years. TJ has a screened-in porch on the front of his house. Well, if you're looking at TJ's house and you walk into the porch started pulling away from the house. So our friend Todd, who did our roof, since April, was supposed to get to TJ's house and estimate and tell us what he's going to do to jack it up, because obviously if you saw that these posts are not even on cement, it would blow your mind at whoever built this porch. So anyway, I went to let TJ's dogs out the other day, and I pull up and Todd's there, and he's just standing there going like this. And I said to him, I know you don't want to do this. I know that this is intimidating you. I said, but I need you to know that you can do this and that I need you to do this. And he just rolls his eyes at me. I go, Todd, you got this. Don, I don't even know where to begin. I can't get a machine down this way. I can't do this. Todd, I have the utmost faith in you. Don, I said, Todd, if you messed up or it happened and the whole thing crumbled, do you really think that we're going to blame you? We know where we're at with this. I know, but I want to do it right. And I said, that's exactly why I need you to do it. Because somebody else will come in here, say, yeah, I got this, and do another half-assed job. I said, you, I know, are going to do it the right way for me. Or stabilize it as best as you can. So that nothing happens. All right. And he goes, going home to get my equipment. So they start that tomorrow. Then TJ has school. And he goes to school Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday now. And he said to me, he goes, if they start working and making things really loud, he says, I'm not going to be able to stay at home and do this. He says, so I might just show up at your house and have to do schooling from your house. And I said, that's okay. So there's a lot going on that sometimes I get to tell you about, or I tell you about later on, but there's always moving and shaking. And can I tell you guys, whoever was with me Friday night on the live, I literally got off the live with you all, and I went to that building, and we had such an amazing evening having pizza and enjoying one another. And it got dark out, and it was just a cooler evening. And Vinny and Shannon even came, Kaylee and the kids, and this other guy, Ryan, and his girl, and their 2 kids were there. It was this is what I expected out of that building. Like, just a night of hanging out and everybody that helps out. I wanted to have a barbecue there, but we wound up having pizza there. And it was such an amazing evening. And once again, count your blessings. They're there. We've got to appreciate them, even if they're this big. Please tell me what this is. What's the save to give collab? What's the save to give? Am I missing something? Okay, I have to go looking at that. Save to give. Okay. Thanks for keeping us up, Amy. I love that you brought that to the table. Nice. Okay. Anything else that we want to talk about? Chrissy's asking. I'm not sure, but what I'm reading from the comments is that Miss Judy kicked something off today. So I guess we have to go watch Miss Judy's video today. And it sounds like something that will be very sweet. Looking forward to that. And now we are at 9:06. Loving that. Rocking. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that idea. I love that idea. I know which one I would do. And they does anybody follow it? Today was Tunnels to Tower. That's where they run through the tunnels to get to where the Twin Towers stood. Yeah. That's on my bucket list to donate to. I need to just do it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, everybody, ready for bed and to get ready for the new work week? You know what, Amy? Send me a message. I'd love to know more about it. And I wasn't yesterday or today. I did not. I'm trying. I am. I'm pushing forward. And I'm looking at all those binders going, I've got such amazing ideas up in this head. I just got to get them out and get them going. But this is what did I talk about this on Friday night? I have responsibilities for the channel, right? And I have responsibilities for the members, which are my priorities. They are. Some people might not think that, but they are. But even though it's 80 degrees here, it's hot as heck, I've got to prep for the winter. I've got to get wood delivered. I got to get oil delivered. I got to make sure everything's ready for the winter. That's a priority. Then I've got to be prepared for the cruise. And, holidays are going to come up faster than I can imagine. So with that being said, I'm me, but the list is long. I say things out loud and I go, as I'm saying them, my mind is talking to me. Do you guys get that? Like, okay, so you got this, this, and this, but then she's in the background going, yeah, what about this? What about that? What about this one? What about that one? So I will, and I'm fitting as much as I possibly can. But do you all see the smile on my face still? I'm still positive. I'm still uplifting. I'm still there. It's all Vinny's looking for the cats. Do you hear Vinny screaming for the cats? It's 9:00, and those cats should be home. Yes. All right. Thank you, Miss Emily. Tell them I love them. All right. Everybody go to bed. Sweet dreams. And think positive thoughts about yourself. You. All right, everyone. See you in the next one. Love you. Bye.